Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to an amazing podcast with Coach Lala, with your host, the legendary Coach Eve, on our platform, Open Minds to Open Hands. Raw, uncut, and authentic version of this exclusive interview with Coach Lala. How are you today?
Hello, everybody. Coach Eve, thank you for inviting me again to your wonderful, real and raw podcast. Girl, we're going to make some magic today
Oh, yes.
and, and let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Today, we're gonna take a different angle and we're gonna talk about how astrology can be used as your own GPS. And let me just introduce beautiful coach Lala, an astrologer, empowerment coach, a woman navigating. Coach for women who is navigating midlives, trauma release practitioner, laughter yoga teacher. Um, I am so excited for you to be on my platform yet again here on this beautiful morning. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel so excited. Thank you. I love platforms like these that can get the message out to so many people out there and to inspire and uplift as many as you can. And so I'm so honored and so excited.
Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. All the links and all of the connections will be available in the chat. This is your beautiful website, and they can book their birth chart reading with you. How cool is that? And today we're going to talk about all about astrology and how that could be useful and how you can implement the tricks and the techniques and the modalities into your life. So, my beautiful viewers, are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? They say yes, they are ready. Get your pen and paper ready because we are dropping golden nuggets for you today. So, Coach Lala, I have to say our connection was made at the beautiful community Diamond Beauties Forever. Susie Dent, who has introduced me to the community, and Sanat is the visionary of the beautiful community. This is how we met and this is how we connected with Coach Lala. It's been like, gosh, over 8 months, I would say, we know each other, and the connection is stronger and stronger. And here she is with us again, sharing her knowledge. Woo! My first question to you, Coach Lala, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Ready?
Yes. How do our sun, moon, and rising signs shape different aspects of our personality? Please help us with that.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a lot of people know that my sun sign is this, but astrology has so many aspects. So you have the moon sign, the sun sign, and the rising sign. So, in a quick nutshell, I'm going to tell you what the sun sign is. Sun sign represents your core identity, your ego, your conscious self, somebody who you know or you are. Okay, it's your essence. Now, the moon governs your emotions, your intuition, your subconscious patterns, and how it impacts you on a day to day basis. Your rising sun is how you present yourself to the outside world, you see. So, so the rising sun is your first impressions. Your rising sun impacts how you connect with people. So how your vibe is. So when you know in the meeting they said no, your vibe, your first impressions, your body language speaks first before your voice even says. So your rising sun influences that. So one is your ego, the moon is your emotions, and your subconscious, your intuition, and your rising is how you present yourself to the outside world.
Wow.
So put together, that makes you, that's your core personality. That's your different layers of who you are and your essence.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Mm.
I told you today you're gonna get beautiful insights. Beautiful insights. Um, this is how you can use this information as your GPS in life. Thank you, Coach Lala. My next question is: which planetary placement offers insights in how we communicate, connect, express our authenticity?
Okay. Now, the Mercury, everybody heard about Mercury and Mercury retrogrades, and they all get all nervous. But Mercury, it's not so detrimental. Mercury is how you think, how you process information, how you communicate the words. So whatever is going on behind here, the overthinking, the underthinking, the analyzing, the creativity, the dreams, visualization, it's Mercury. Okay. So Mercury is very important. How we speak, how we learn, how we process. Even in our healing journey, Mercury plays a very important part. Mercury also plays an important part is how you change your thoughts. They say change your thinking, change your life, and Mercury as a planet plays a very important part in guidance of how to do that. If you can learn how you think, how you communicate, then it will be easier for you to change that. The planet of Venus, romance, love. So Venus is just not about romance and love, it's also how we do social relationships, social interaction, in business also, how we connect with people, with business, emotionally. So Venus is mainly about relationships, okay? It's also about beauty. It's about aesthetics. Venus is about how you decorate your home. What Whether you're hippie, do you like modern, do you like minimalistic? So Venus influences that part of you. Now, Mars is how we do things. So Venus is how we think, okay, how we learn. Sorry, Mercury. Mercury is how we think, how we learn. Venus is how we do relationships, the way we view relationships, and all those bundled together, and how we use that in our daily life in terms of action. So
Mm.
combine those two is shows if you combine Mercury and the properties of Venus, it and highlights your passions, it
Wow.
highlights your dreams, it highlights your kind of relationship you want, whether it's romantic, family, business. Um, Mars will put that into action. So your expression through action is influenced by Mars. How you
Wow.
assert yourself, how you handle conflict, how you express yourself, how you take action.
Mm.
Mars influences whether you're an initiator, you're a procrastinator. So your Mars will indicate in a birth chart how you do life. So
Wow.
Mars is a very important how you do life and also how you heal, who you are, and yeah.
Wow. Can That's going to lead to my next question. Can astrology reveal the hidden strength within our personality that we might overlook or suppress? Can
Yes.
you answer that question?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I told you about the sun sign, the moon signs, all that is it's your personality. So astrology and the birth chart, the time you were born dictates your personality. So that dictates your good side, your weaknesses as well, your strengths and your weaknesses, okay? I don't want to say the bad side. Also, astrology can ascertain your woundedness. What do you need to heal in this lifetime? So, as a soul, when you came down, if you believe in reincarnation or this birth, let's just say this birth as a human, the chart will show what your challenges will be, what your wounds will be, and how to heal that.
Mm. Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to make it clear that it will not show all the experiences, it will show the emotional wounding. It won't show the trauma that you might have experienced in your lifetime. It only shows the emotional wounding, that the challenge. Um, like you say, you have a repeating pattern.
Yes.
Say, for example, like me. Say I'm a person that get aggressive. Any work I do, I just tend to invite aggressive bosses. And you'd see aggressive people in my life, okay? And
Mm.
bullying. You'll see a bullying pattern. So the personality will show that that's a repeat pattern. So the wounding in the personality chart in astrology shows that you need to overcome that. You need to
Wow.
build your confidence. You need to build your boundaries, your assertiveness. So
Mm,
people are bullied, say people pleasers. They can't say no. They can't stand in their own body, their capacity. So the whole thing will show that you need to build capacity so that you can
mm,
assert yourself. You can speak up.
mm.
That's what it shows, yeah.
Wow. I know. When you did mine and I received the full birth chart from you, I was complete. It was really resonating with me. And then you said you created a new title for me, if I would say, soul architect. That was
Yes.
my title, what came through. Divine blueprint, a connector, activator, and now soul architect. I loved it. And everything what you created in that beautiful astrology reading, it was like spot on. Spot on. It is truly allows you to guide your life and use that as a GPS and implement all of those informations into your life. So I was amazed. I was amazed, by the way. So thank you so much. Um,
Yeah. That report was specifically for people. That was a cosmic business report. So if you're into the healing, coaching, any type of light worker, energy worker, I'm just going to call in the wellness. If
yes,
you're in the wellness business, that report was to show your essence and how you do life. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? And also, that report was not just a personality test. It was that report that I created for you is it's something that I got to download. It was just amazing. It just came to me. Don't even ask me. I can't even explain it. Okay, and it's your soul core essence that
wow,
you bring to the business of wellness. And,
wow,
and in there, it just, it's, and your relation, when you do any business, especially healers and people that are in the wellness, they also bring in the fortune, the money aspect.
yes,
Because a lot of creative people and healers, when it comes to money, we have a push and pull relationship when it comes to wealth building dynamics, and that can be a very stress point. So that's the reason I created this report, and I'm so happy that it resonated to you deep in core into your heart and your
oh
soul.
yes, in every level, in every level. Thank you so much. So all the information will be in the comments. You can see, and you have the link to connect with Coach Lala as well. Um, and we talked about all of these beautiful modalities and all of these beautiful aspects, personality, how we can really shape our different aspects of our personality. We talked about how we can reveal our hidden strength. Now can you please tell us how can understanding our dominate planetary energy help us aligned with our purpose? Can you please tell us
Yes, yes,
how?
yes, I can. Yes. Okay. You see, astrology is so beautiful. Astrology has, I'm going to talk about your purpose. See, your rising sun is how you show the outside world who you are and how you interact. Okay. Say my rising sign is Cancer.
Mm,
Okay. Now, Cancer is ruled by the planet Moon. Now, Moon is Cancerians are very emotional and whatever.
yes,
So, the Cancerian people, when they show outside, their dominant planet is the Moon. So, the Moon indicates their purpose is they're very nurturing, they're very caring, they got like a sort of like a mother type quality in terms of how they care, how they do. They fuss over you, they nag over you, they will sometimes smother you. So, and they're very sensitive people, they're very caring people. So, they people like that. The purpose can be you can become a healer, you can become a nurse, you can become a teacher, you can become, see. So the way your emotions, the dominant planet is moon, which dictates emotions, and the mother figure. So you can use the mother figure, the archetype of the mother, okay, to go out into the world and find your purpose. So this is not going against your grain, it's going with the grain of who you
Mhm.
are, what your strengths are. And that way you can find your purpose. I always tell the people, what is your dominant planet? If your dominant planet, for example, is Jupiter, Jupiter is expansion, curiosity, travel, meeting new people, philosophy. Do you know what I'm saying? So if your dominant planet is Jupiter, that you should travel. You shouldn't sit in the house and behind the office. Your job should be interacting with the people, maybe becoming a professor of philosophy, traveling to exotic places, and expanding, learning. Oh, people of Jupiter love learning new information. They're very friendly. Jupiter people are like the sunshine in the room. They just so full of heart and so full. And the planet Jupiter itself in astronomy is big. So the people with that planet, the personalities are big. They live life big. You know what I'm saying? And I like to like new things. But the negative side of Jupiter is they overindulge. So you just have to sort of hold back. Like everything in life is duality. So Jupiter's side is overindulgence, too much food, too much eating, too much fun, too much pleasure. So you just rein that bit in. So then you find your middle path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's so that's how it helps you to find your purpose.
Thank you. We have viewers here sending messages. They are wowed about the conversation. Old girl spiritual stuff. Our beautiful Auntie Barb, the Oracle, and we have Maggie G, all the way from London, tuning in. If you have any questions, please drop it in the chat. We are here for you. If you would like to ask a couple of questions, we are happy to do that and answer that for you. Coach Lala, um, we are talked about mostly everything, but how we can actually approach the change. Can we talk about how does our dominant modality influence our approach to change? We all need to change. How we can do that?
Okay, there's two aspects to astrology, okay?
Yes.
In astrology, you get the four elements, okay? Five elements. The first element is the spirit or the ether, which is you.
Mm.
Then in the chart, you get fire, you get earth, air, and water. So in it, when we do a birth chart, we see which is your predominant element in the chart, okay? Now that will determine your energy, your physical energy, and your spiritual energy. For example, if you're a fiery person and you got dominant fire, you can't sit still. Your mind moves fast, you act fast, you make decisions fast. If you are earth, say you got dominant earth, you will be very practical, you'll be structured, you'll be to make a decision, you can't make a decision on the fly. You have to sit back, ponder on it, get practical solutions, and that's your energy. Your energy is not fast, fast, fast. Your energy is, and you won't initiate quickly. It will take time for your engine to get started because for you to make decisions needs time. That's not a
Mm.
bad thing. That's a good thing. So you're a thinker. You ponder all the facts and then you make a decision. As long as you don't go back into earth elements, for example, don't become procrastinators. They take too long to make decisions. That's on the negative side, for example. Fiery people, they make quick decisions, they're initiators, they can do things, get things done. But sometimes they're too hasty. So they make not well informed decisions. They like charge first and so they do first, then think, you know what I'm saying? So that's the negative side, for example. People who got water are very sensitive people, very emotional people. They let they people who got a lot of water in the astrology chart will be the emotions will sway them. So the
Wow.
emotions, when they get derailed in life or something hits them, the emotions hit them like a tsunami. So,
True,
so
true, true.
okay, so emotional people can, oh, shame. So they need to learn to use the water, the flow of the water, instead of using it as a tsunami. When they get derailed, they must think of a river flowing towards the ocean, and the ocean goes into the sea. So, sorry, the sea goes into the ocean.
Ocean,
So
yeah.
you like a river, yes. So you like a river going into the sea. And how does the river go? The river goes over the rocks around. So when you get hit by something, think of a river. The river doesn't get stuck in. Okay. The river doesn't get hit by tsunami. A river just flows and does what it needs to do. So we use the property of a river to understand our emotions and to apply it in our life. So when we do get derailed, we must think. We work around it, over it, or through it. So that's how you apply your natural elements in your astrology chart to maneuver through life, to find the coping mechanisms when life hits you.
Yes.
So it's all there in your birth chart of who you are, how to do life, how to think, how to manage your emotions, how to manage challenges, how to assert yourself. And also, it shows, like, for example, I'm sure you heard fixed signs, cardinal signs, and mutable signs. Your
Yes.
cardinal signs are like your Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Those are the initiators. Those are the people that take initiative. Okay? They thrive. They start things. They new beginnings. Those are the people that are in leadership positions. You'll see a lot of them, okay? Or even a group of friends. You'll see the one that's always leading. Those are the ones that are mainly cardinal. Then you get fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, okay? And one more. Oh, Aquarius. We are known as stubborn, but we got a bad rap, okay?
No, are we?
I'm a Scorpio and we're known to be stubborn, but they don't realize that we don't like change. We like stability, we like structure, and we like our safe zone. And within that safe zone, we will do our things. We
Mm,
need that wall, like the Great Wall of China, that keeps us in. And within that little environment, we will be so daring and we will change, we will embrace anything, we will embrace transformation. But
wow.
people with fixed signs do need comfort zones. And it's not a bad thing because we function the best within structures. Okay? If
Thank
that
you.
makes sense.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
one more mutable signs. Mutable signs are the nice people, the easy going with the flow, they adapt quickly, they embrace transformation the best and the fastest. Okay, and they just need to watch out for becoming a people pleaser, to conformity, and not taking initiative and drive. Mutable signs just need to make sure that they don't live through other people, that they have a voice of their own. But they're the most pleasant and adaptable people. So they adapt well with the fixed and the cardinal people. They fit in nicely. They're the ones that keep the peace. They're the ones that, keep things balanced, so to speak.
I
So
love it.
yes, there's so many elements in
Yes.
astrology chart that can you see how wonderful you are as a person? You've got
Yes.
so many aspects to you. So never think that you're a boring person. You are such an interesting person. And your astrology birth chart will show you how fantastic you are.
Thank you. Thank you. This is more information than I ever imagined to have on today's show. I have a gift for my beautiful viewers and to your beautiful viewers because we talked about change and transformation. And believe it or not, I created a workbook, a 21-day inner transformation book where you can actually take away your old habitual stuff. It doesn't serve you anymore and replace it one by one with something new, something better to really cultivate that inner transformation. Um, Before we go, I would like to ask you. What are the big things you're preparing for this year? Because I want to share a couple of things and my upcoming inner transformationer summit with everyone. What is Coach Lala is having prepared? What do you prepare for 2025? What else we can see from you this year?
What you can see for me, yes, okay, that cosmic business report that I've created for astrology, for the healers, coaches, therapists, whatever, I'm going to use that to help them thrive in their business because what they lack is practicality. They lack the application. And the way online world is moving so fast that I want to use this report to help them coach, to mentoring and coaching. So look forward to that. The
Yeah.
second thing that I'm busy working with is I've got two businesses. The other business is my midlife coaching, the rejuvenated woman in midlife. And as women navigate through this midlife, I am we're busy working on my coaching program, and it is to break loyalty patterns that we have developed. Loyalty patterns that are keeping your voice
Mm.
suppressed, keeping you invisible, and underestimating your value. And that is as a result of loyalty patterns that have become negative. So help you break all these loyalty patterns so that you can have a voice, you can be visible, and understand that you're such a valuable person.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, you are a columnist, and myself, a columnist at this beautiful magazine. And you can read our stories, our articles in this beautiful magazine. We're going to share the link as well. I am proudly say I am a proud ambassador for the Diamond Moments magazine. And the last issue is one of your article here, Coach Lala. They can go ahead and um, find that out. I'm going to send all the links and all the information. And guess what? The magazine, it is there for you. It's a living magazine full with stories. Um, all of those beautiful images. It's like a living magazine. It comes to life. We have little short videos and all of the TV shows. We have a Power Hour TV show. Sanat is the visionary for that. And if you want to get connected or you want media exposure, come on and we will connect you to the wonderful person who is Sanat. I talked about what I am doing this year, 2025. 2025 is a year of transformation, a year of change. And I would like to invite everybody for our beautiful 3-day inner transformational online summit where you can actually meet 12 beautiful speakers, coaches, mentors to work on you on these 3 days of transformation. We are focusing on aspect of growth, a holistic approach, and we are empowering, we are actually helping you with inner healing and showing you techniques and modalities. It's going to be an interactive workshop, so come join us this October. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic, beautiful 3-day summit, global, international, just like we are here. We had New Zealand, we had South Africa, UK, and beautiful viewers out there. This platform is global international. So as this beautiful conference, the summit, we will have people from Canada, Japan, Australia, Europe, UK. Everybody will come together in one platform to work on you to receive your inner transformation. That's going to be so cool. And also, I would like to share my beautiful book, 22 Years of Silence. I Break Free, I Rebirth. Um, this is going to be available for pre-ordering in 2 months' time. I'm so proud of this because this is the story, a living, a living. My legacy will be out there, and it will be a living legacy. Um, I was holding my story for 22 years, and now it's ready to give you hope, give you that strength, give you that uh, guidance, how you can overcome the life struggles. Just like you said, that tsunami when hits you, it gives you a complete guidance how you can flow with the rivers. So, Coach Lala, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of your wisdom, all of your knowledge, what you shared with us. Um, Time we will see you shortly. We will want you back. We will want you back. We pick your brain a little bit more.
I just like to say something about your book. I
Yes,
love the cover, by the way. I
thank you.
love the cover. It speaks volumes. It depicts what I do with breaking loyalty patterns, and loyalty
Yes,
pattern keeps you silent. And this picture is brilliant. And I would like to tell people that real life stories with real people, that what keeps transformation. Storytellers, we need to keep the stories going. And thank you, Coach Eve, for doing that. Stories that are printed through AI is not genuine.
yes.
Human beings need human connection, and human connection and wisdom is passed down through storytelling.
Mm,
So please, I encourage anybody writing books, telling their stories, authentic, real life stories. And Coach Eve, congratulations on saying your story and being brave and courageous to break the silence. It's so beautiful and so brave of you.
thank you.
Yeah, of breaking that barriers and expanding, yeah, and giving other women to be brave and courageous too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Lala. See you guys till next time. Stay tuned with more raw, authentic, and uncut version of Open Minds to Open Hands. Bye.
Bye.